Hi guys, Shane Kempton here for another 5 tips on your most powerful year ever. Tip number 1, what do you want to be famous for? And what I mean by that is, what's the one thing that you're going to be the specialist at or best in the world at? Now, you've all heard the saying that you can be a jack of all trades or a master of one. What's the one thing that you're going to be famous for in your area? Are you going to be known as the person that specialises in selling land, or the first home buyer specialist, or the investor specialist, or the person that focuses on getting apartments sold? What's the one thing that people are saying about you as well over the fence when they're talking to each other, when they're thinking about referring an agent and your name comes up? What's the one thing you want them to be saying about you? So get really clear on that one thing, focus on it, commit to it, and get best in the world at that one thing. This year's going to take some new habits to be formed. There's a great saying that says what we repeatedly do is excellence, then excellence is not an act, but it's a habit. So it's our habits that form our character. So what are 3 new habits you need to form this year? Now, it's going to take a bit of discipline to lock those habits into place, and it's going to take about 90 days, but pick 3 things you want to get better at. Is it about getting up early or joining the 5 a.m. club, as we talk about in the Most Powerful You coaching? Is it that you're going to start exercising regularly and get into the best health you've ever been? Or is it going to be that you're going to commit to doing 10 calls before 10 a.m. every day? Now, the key with a habit is that the prize has to be greater than the price you pay to form it. So pick something that's going to help you be the most powerful you that you can be. Tip number 3, your associations are so important, and you end up being the net of the 5 most common people that you hang out with. So make sure you're hanging out with the right people that are going to lift you up and give you the best opportunity to be the most powerful you can be. Avoid those energy vampires, those people that just suck your drive energy. They drag you down, they're negative, the world's going to pieces. Those people that are just always doom and gloom. Surround yourself with positive, generous, passionate people, and make sure that you're not the smartest person within your group. Another good tip there is to hang out with people smarter than you so they can help lift you. And be mindful, we talk about the 5 deadly toxins in the Most Powerful You coaching. Those 5 deadly toxins are complaining, criticizing, being negative, gossiping, and excuse making. So make sure if you catch yourself doing any one of those 5 things, give yourself an uppercut, say that's not you, and focus on something more positive. Tip number 4, I talk about it all the time, but personal and professional development is so important, particularly in this market right now. You need to know more than your competitors. You need to outwork, you need to outthink, you need to outbehave your competitors so you can be the best person you can be. Invest in books, invest into audio programs, constantly putting good stuff in here so good stuff comes out there when you're talking to yourself. And I just love that saying, do something today that your future self will thank you for. That's all about personal and professional development. Work harder on yourself than your job, is what Jim Rohn used to say. And tip number 5, be, do, have. You don't get the BMW, then do the actions and be successful. It's the other way around. You have to work out who you want to be, start being that person, do the actions, then you can have all the nice luxuries. Don't hock yourself up to the eyeballs just to make yourself look successful. You need to start being successful. It's the same thing about happiness and prosperity. Just start being and feeling and acting like that person. Do the actions and the results will come. It's be to have, not have to be. And that great saying, be the change you wish to see in the world. Okay guys, so that's this edition of the 5 powerful tips. What do you want to be famous for? What new habits you're going to form this year? Be mindful of your associations, invest in yourself, and be the person you want to be. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you at our next function.